Saraswataya Namo Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudraksham Audariya Madhurayam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanam Tam Sirasa Namami Vidandi Nam Bhakta Shiromani Shastri Krishna Pada Jagadaika Chaitanya Lilamrita Sara Saram Narayana Tam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Let me offer my millions of obeisances. Gurudev, Varga, Namanishta Santa, Dhanavat, Dhal, Vartamana Bhuta Bhavishya, Tavat Dhanavat, Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnava. Today is a very auspicious day. Different one. And then tomorrow, and also Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj appearance day. Then tomorrow 9:40, before 9:40, Parana. Then शाम को बाद में आना, हाँ 1.5 घंटे के बाद 1st of April is and like we said, 1st and 2nd Ekadasi. It is Atirikta Ekadasi, or Venjali Mahadvadasi. But anyway, we should do both days. Actually, it is not a big thing, it's only one time. Our acharyas is to do Dashami, fruits, nuts like that. Then Ekadasi, then Dwadasi also fruits. So we are asking only 2 days. So it's not a big thing, So in case there is a slight because Ekadasi is so important. Really, there is nothing more important than Ekadasi. So we should not, even in a dream, we should be very careful not to break or follow strictly. To that extent, Bhakti Devi, Bhakti Janani, mother of devotion. So she'll be so pleased. We don't want to, so she'll be very pleased. Bhakti Janani is pleased, meaning what? Surupa Shakti. So our life is successful. Like that. Then Purnima, 6th April is Purnima. Baladevji, Rasa Yatra, Shivadananda, then Shamananda Prabhu, Avirbhava. And Ram Navami, of course, we can unlimited pastime, Lord Ram. You know, but it's so much. Lord Krishna's pastime and Lord Ram's pastime cannot be separated. You know, there's so much intricacy. Lord Krishna came to satisfy so many things that as Lord Ram gave his words. Monkeys, for example, monkeys helped Lord Ram in the war, and he did not pay their wages, right? He did not provide them food, no clothes, no weapons. So he felt so indebted for them. That's why he came as Krishna's pastime and then feeding monkeys. And then mother used to say, Bandar ka bandhu. She's telling, she's scolding, Mother Yashoda scolding Krishna. You are a relative of monkey, sir. Even when his mouth was covered with the butter, how the butter went there. No, monkeys came and then put me on my on my lips, So then he was telling Krishna, if you are calling me as a relative of monkeys, Bandar ka bandhu, then maybe I will go and live with them in the forest. I will stay in there with them in the trees. Then Mother Yashoda was so scared, Oh, what if he does that? What if he does that? And nobody in the house to take care. That is one of the reasons why she decided to bind him, so that he will not run away with the monkeys. So, like that, so many reasons. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime also. How Sita was in separation from Sita. Lord Ram was doing so many yajnas with golden deities of Sita, all prana pratishta, And he promised them that I will ekapatni vrata. I can accept only one wife. So when I come as Krishna, desires to be with me. So all these golden deities, Sita became yajna Sita, yajna gopis, yajna Sita gopis. Like that, many pastimes. Putana, so that is another pastime. So he cannot separate. If you go to Kamivan, Krishna one time, Lalita, they were all sitting, and monkeys were also there. And at that time, Krishna was climbing. He was boasting. Oh, when I was as a Ram, when I came as a Ram, I built a bridge. Then Lalita and all that is saying, Hare Krishna. Ah, मारा होगा। फिर इनको एक जगह में इधर उधर ओपन में नहीं करना, ऊपर एक कमरा बंद का खाली करके, हाँ, उधर रखना। और डॉक्टर को बुलाओ, हम क्लास में आए, और इनको देखो क्या कर सकते हो। हाँ, डॉक्टर को बुलाओ, नंबर है ना। हाँ, हाँ, शंकर है और हरीश भी है। हरीश अभी पता नहीं आएगा, लेट हो, 5 बजे हो। हाँ, देखो ना किसी का, और किसी डॉक्टर को फोन करके देखो क्या ऐसा है, क्या करें। हरीश को फोन कर। ठीक। So, the time Krishna is boasting, oh, when I was a Ram, I built the bridge. Actually, Ramayana is there, how Valmiki Ramayana, how it was built in 5 days. So then Lalita was saying, we know you well, we are not that great. Boasting, you know. If you think here, Ram has so much good qualities, you don't have none. Don't bring uh, don't bring bad name to Ram by claiming yourself as Ram. So then, if that is so, there's monkeys. If we call the monkeys and build a bridge on this little tiny, lake, then we will see, we will understand. Then Krishna did like this, all the monkeys came and then they understood his desire. They made a bridge. Then he established Chulinga there. So the remnants of that is still there in Kamyavan, one place. So then Lalita and all the gopis were amazed by his command. You know. So like that, all these things gives impetus for his lila. You know, uh, and he'll be drenched with the ever freshness of his lila. You know, uncommon, and every time we are filled with so much astonishment. Uh, so that way, our Gurudev says, by thinking of these leelas, our binding to this world becomes loose, and gradually they fall off. That's the whole idea. Shackles to this material world, through our body and the mind, both will become loose and then fall off by constantly remembering. That's why Lord does so many leelas, amazing leelas. Ram Leela is brings you tears. Our Gurudev was very expert. In his boyhood, he has seen there, they appeared to him. Huh? He had a darshan of them. So it was. So in Ramayana, actually today is a question and answers, right? So I forget. Maybe if you have questions, later on I will come back. What I wanted to go tell is shortly, I was thinking, of course, we are all devotees, right? Devotees, we don't need any proof or anything. But we talk about Rama and Lord Krishna and all that. There might be a question. We are talking this and that, but what is the guarantee that actually Ramayana took place or Krishna's pastime took place? This is also a question, genuine question. whether we ask somebody else, what is the proof? How I can be so pakka, so sure about it. So I had a desire, that scientifically I want to establish a proof that nobody can say anything. No two words. Yes, 100%, 1000% true. This is what it is. So for that, I found many, but two of them I can tell you from Ramayana. Why Ramayana is true. If Ramayana is true, Krishna's pastime must be true. Is also obvious. From at least one angle. So many, millions of examples are there why it is true. But from a scientific point of view, like we have two things, maybe one of them is like Ram Setu, the bridge that Lord Ram built. Okay? It is described very beautifully in Valmiki Ramayana and also a little bit in Tulsi Ramayana. See, there are so many Ramayanas, okay? Now, one question may be, wait a minute, so many versions of Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana, Tulsi Ramayana, Adhyatmik Ramayana, Kamba Ramayana, so why not one version, one thing? Now, these Ramayanas, for example, Valmiki, where even before Lord Ram appeared, that was there, right? He composed it. Now, Tulsi Ramayana is almost maybe 600, 700 years old. Now, Kamba Ramayana is there. So many different Ramayanas, different times. Now, how all these came, and there is a slight difference between each one. These are the questions you might ask, right? You say Ramayana, but is it one Ramayana? To answer this, Ramayana is eternal, okay? Nitya. It is happening. So many universes, right? It continues, like Krishna Lila. From one to another. So same way Rama Lila. Now, when these devotees in their samadhi, like Jaiva Dharma, for example, Jaiva Dharma is real, okay? It is Jaiva Dharma as all those incidences really happened. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur was able to tune into it. And he saw all those characters, all the discussion. He heard it and then, grab it and then for our sake. So by spiritual strength, that's what samadhi was. When in samadhi, he saw this and then, like Vedavyas also, he saw in the samadhi all the Krishna's pastime. That's how he composed in the Bhagavad. Now, same way, these acharyas, different, especially I'm focusing on Ramayana, different Ramayana. Why? In their samadhi, they saw the Leela that was going in that particular Brahmanda like that. And Krishna's Leela, we know it will not repeat. Same thing, Ram Leela. It will not repeat. There will be slight differences. Like, if you make a signature, can you make exactly same signature again? We can't. Understand? But if we do confidently, confidently, we write checks or something, right? But the bank guy, people work in bank, they know there will be slight difference. But they can also know if somebody tries to forge it, there will be difference. Because, see, when you are making another signature, that is called legal forgery. If somebody else does on your behalf, it is illegal forgery. You understand? legal forgery. You don't think about it, but you do, but it will not match. Same way Krishna's Leela, Ram's Leela will not match. There will be, because you know that is his one unique quality of Ram. There is no need of repetition. There is no end of resources. There is no need of so like that. So same way, the leelas of Ram is going on different way, and when Lord reveals, gives admission to these great souls, they see it little different and they put it down. So compared to some others sage who have seen it, it will be slightly different. See, that's how we can understand. Huh? But it is eternal. Now, so mm, we understand. Now, regarding having a one proof, meaning, see, Ramayana talks about building a bridge. Like I was talking now to the guests, in our temple. Now we had a Abhishek, Karti, or thing. We have a actually stone from the maybe if somebody got a video, maybe I'll send it. I'll ask them to send it. We did Abhishek to the stone. We have a two-piece stone from the setu, from the bridge, and it floats in the water. I just showed to them. So they are big stones also. We try to lift, we cannot lift it, but put in water, it floats. Even today. So there is an amazing thing. Now, how the bridge was built is in Ramayana. 5 days, because Ram didn't have time. Sita said, if Ram does not come back and take me away in 1 month, I will not leave. I will, I'll give up my life. So Ram didn't have much time. He has to hurry up. So he built in 5 days. First day 14 yojana, second day 20, third day 21, fourth day 22, fifth day 23 yojanas. If you add all this 23, 22, 21, 20 plus 14 comes to 100 yojana. 100 yojana long and 10 yojana wide. One yojana is like 5 miles. That is 500 miles long bridge and 50 miles wide in sea is built in 5 days. Then what about support columns and all that? That's why it was floating. Okay, for floating stone, what you don't need is So this can be my desire is to prove that anyway. So the dimension is there, the shape is there described. Srimanta Eva, like Srimanta Deepa, Navadvipa. Why Srimanta Deepa came? The Gauri, all right? Gauri took dust from the Lord's Gauranga Mahaprabhus and put on her parting Srimanta Eva. That's why it became Srimanta Deepa. Antardeep, Srimantadeep, Goldrumadeep, like that, Srimantadeep. So that, and then Akash Ganga, like that, Milky Way. So even today, NASA's picture shows that. From that research, I found the dimension from the Rameshwaram survey map. I was able to find the dimensions and then put it. It is 20 miles long, 2 miles wide. But that time it was 500 miles long, 50 miles wide. Wait a minute. Dimension does not match. You can say that, right? I was also thinking how to, but I was convinced myself, yes, this is the one, same place. Then Gurudev and praying to Gurudev, Parampara, take the ratio, not the absolute, length to the width ratio. At time of Ram, the Ram Setu built like, then how, right? So 100 by 500 by 50, right? or 100 by 10, 100 yojana by 10 yojana. The dimensionless, right? Yojana. The unit gets cancelled. 100 by 10, 10, right? 10 is to 1. Now 20 by 2 miles, 20 miles and 2 miles. 10 by 20 by 2, 10. You get the same ratio. That's an amazing thing. You know? Now we can prove that Earth was so big at that time, it compressed. Because so many, that you can give so many proofs, compression. So that means it's the same rate. No, it's an amazing thing. How is it? It can be a coincidence. The shape also. The bridge is like normally bridge happens like this, like bell distribution, normal distribution. You might have heard, right? Pi distribution, like this, normal distribution. Right? But this is like this, so man-made. So this created a problem because this bridge goes back, even before millions of years. How come there was a human, intelligent existence at that time? It is impossible according to the so-called scientists today. So they said, we don't want to look at this, prove under the table. But this is the things happening. So it blows a heavy thing onto the scientists' idea of civilization and all that. It really breaks them apart. That's why they don't want to give credit. But how we can ignore it? NASA's picture is there, it is there, like that. That's why we can show one proof that yes, bridge that has been talked in the Valmiki Ramayana, very old, and today it matches, must be the same. So like that, it brings faith, okay, to ourselves, to the devotees, and also our conviction increases, and also to others. Yes, what they are talking is really not nonsense. Understand? There is some truth to it. Yes, it must be the same. And how amazing! See, another thing is, I'm praying one day, Lord will give a chance, that Setu, it must be floating. So you go in the middle and then open up 2 miles wide today. Underneath, nowadays there is an army on both sides. We can, but somehow if you can break through and then go and do something, research or something, under the thing, no support, it's floating in the water. I mean, if you can show that, there cannot be no highest, wonders of the world. If both Ceylon and India agrees, it can be a big worldwide tourist to see an amazing thing. That's such a big bridge is floating, no support columns. And wow, what more? What is the answer? Ramayana. Whatever described in Ramayana becomes true. Then everybody will be shut, as to. So, it's an amazing. Now, also in the Tulsi Ramayana, Lord says, Mama Krutu Setu Jo Darshan Karihi Binu Shama Bhavasa Karihi. Mama Krutu Setu Jo, meaning he is telling one who sees the bridge that are built by me, he will easily cross over this material ocean effortlessly. Bina Shama Bhavasagara Tarihi. He will float this material existence. So that bridge is not actually not different from Lord Ram. And so there's one proof. Then second proof is like Actually, I think, but anyway, the second proof is the crows. You know, crows, cow, 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 right? Right? Those birds, right? Black in color. Crows. Now they have eyes, right? Looks like two eyes, right? You can see two eyes, like any other birds. Now, crows is something unique because you can observe, even scientifically, some writing is there that their behavior is certain strange. They are very intelligent. Um, suppose they are shown, suppose there is a cup water, water is down, it wants to drink water. Then it knows, it goes here and there, takes stones, puts into the water. So the water comes up, right? So then it drinks the water. Like that, it has some amazing, you know, intelligence, they say, Now, another thing is about this part of the eye. They looks like they'll be always to see something, they'll be going like this, or like this. They turn, left side or right side. And when they're going in a flight, usually if you have two eyes, you go to look at two eyes, right? You don't flip. But this is be flipping on like this, left and right. So only crow, and also when the crows they cry, right? Cow, 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 cow. Then they want to eat something. They don't go do alone. They call all other crows. They all come and they will share or do something, right? Eating. Now, why is that? Because all these points, what I'm saying is, it has one eye. Is it left or right? You have a problem, right? If it's only left, always like this. If it is only right, it's always like this. But it is sometimes like this, like this, like this. What it means? Looks like, you know, Chakshurindriya Shakti, meaning hardware is there both, right? But it's amazing, it finds out that the only one eye is operational at any one time. You might ask, wait a minute, left or right? When it turns left, right side, like this becomes operational, this will not. And do like this, you can see through this, but not this. Any one time, one eye. This you can deduce, right? Now the question is why only crows? What's the reason? You think Darwin theory and all that, they will explain this? They cannot. What reason? You say genetic knowledge, from where and what reason? The only answer you can find, this is an established fact, okay? You have to do some research, and maybe if one does seriously, we get a Nobel Prize also. They have to give, because it's something really strange and can be proven. Now the question is why? The answer is only in Ramayana, nowhere else. I was looking for here and there, but I found in this Ramayana, Ramacharitamanasa. This is actually our Raghavendra Swami, meaning Prahlad, incarnation of Prahlad. He composed Ramayana in 12 shlokas, and then his Acharya, he wrote a commentary. On that he mentions this. So he gives a description how it happened. So, and I've seen this one also. If you go to see, one time In the Ramayana, Maruta. In Bhagavatam also, Maruta, the king, Maruta. Maruta. He was there, he was doing yajna. So, fire sacrifice, big one. At that time, the devatas used to come. The Purohit, the Brahmin who was doing the yajna, himself was Bruhaspatiacharya brothers. Bruhaspata. The demigods, gurus, brother Samvarta, he was doing the yajna. He was organized. He was in charge of doing yajna. And the king was the Marut. Samvarta is a Brahmarshi. All the devatas, Indra, Varuna, Yama, all these came there. And then Ravana also walked into the yajna. Ravana demanded, yes, I want to fight with you. Then Marut told, see, my priest is telling, I've taken a vow to do this, complete this yajna for the satisfaction of Vishnu. If I break this and I fight, and then it will be a big problem. My whole dynasty will suffer. And Bharat also said, he's a Ravana. If you go in war, there is very few chance of survival. And you have taken a vow to do yajna and you cannot engage in any violence. So he said, okay, I'm not going to fight with you. Then he said, you tell me you have lost. So Maru said, okay, I've lost. Then Ravana went away. So meantime, all the devatas, what happened? They were all fearful of the Ravana, who came, Indra, Varuna, Yama. So to protect themselves, they disguised themselves as animals. They took on the form of different animals, so that you will not recognize them. Otherwise, he has to fight, and So because it came so fast, so Indra took the form of a peacock, right? Navil, peacock. And then Yama took the form of a crow, and others, all the, so many, even ant and all that, Now, when Ravana went away, they came back to their real form. And because they were saved taking the form of these animals, they blessed these animals. Indra blessed the peacock with three things. If that the peacock had only his feathers were all blue, sky blue. There were no like eyes, Then Indra said, you will obtain like a beautiful eyes like that. Second, he is the Adhishratri Devata of the water, right? Rains. Remember, Govardhan, Vrindavan, he brought so much rain. He has a command over the rains, all the clouds, different kinds of clouds. So when it rains, you will be happy. That's why when it rains, the peacocks, they are so joyous. And then peacocks, you will not have fear of snakes. Snakes is always fearsome, right? He said you will not have any fear from snakes. So these three, and you can see they are three true. And the crows, Yama said, I'm always afflicting people with so many diseases. I will bless you that you will not have any disease. He is telling crows. And then there is no death for you, crows. Only time death is when humans or some accident this way, that way, electric line, they kill somebody, humans kill them, then they die. Otherwise, they die. And then for the forefathers in the hellish planet, for to feed them, or yearly we do, right? That you have to feed through the crows. These three things. So crow was, which is also true. Now there was a demon called Kuranga, and the nature of demons is always they want to become eternal, Amar. But Lord Brahma said, no, I'm not. He asked something else. So he knew the secret of the crows. Yama gave these boons to the crows. Then this demon asking Brahma, Lord, please give me, uh, they will think, go around to become eternal. So they said, okay, let me go live in the eyes of the crows. If this dies, I will jump into the another crow's eyes. Like that. So that way he will live forever. This is how we think. And one time, Jayanta, Indra's son, has to come down to this planet. See, don't think Indra is very happy. Amazing thing is, anyway, this will take us some other time for question and answers. I will tell that later, some other time. Now, point is, Indra is not happy. If somebody does some illicit activity like that, half of that sin goes to Indra. You know why? Because he's the first one to start that. So that pastime also comes. That's why we have to be very careful, okay? Because suppose you do something good to others, you feel good about it, you also might get a share. So same thing if you do things bad, same thing. And if somebody does bad thing because of you, that share also comes to us. Same thing good. Like that Indra, So anyway, now what has happened was, coming back to our story, the crows, right? Son Jayanta, he did some offense, so he has to come down to this material world. So he was thinking how to live in this world easily, without effort. He think of crows. Someone or the other, they will be feeding. There is no death, no disease. Eyesight will be strong. Oh, I'll become a crow. I'll spend my time easily here. He became a crow. Then, because the Kuranga, remember, had this boon from Brahma, entering the eyes of the crows, right? And the crows also gave a permission because they became greedy. Wow, if this demon comes, lives in our eyes, we will become strong. Greedy. So Kuranga also entered the eyes of the giant, was become a crow. So giant is powerful, and then this demon is also powerful in a wrong way. So this crow became very obnoxious. Okay. So one time, Lord Ram was resting on the lap of Sita. And it is even that place I have seen it in uh, you know, where there is a big, very nice, maybe 15 feet diameter, greenish, one single stone, like a crystal. On top of it, where Sita, Ram, where the crowd came and plucking, and the blood came from Sita's body. And Ram woke up. Huh? It's in Chitrakoot. Huh? And the next, there is also a small one crystal, big, where Lakshman was resting. So Rama woke up because blood was flowing. And Sita didn't want to disturb Ram. And he understood. Oh, three things has to happen. He decided, Lord Ram said, Jayant is not his fault because the Asura entered him and then he made him to do this nonsense. Right? So he must be protected. Asura must be killed. And the crows must be punished because it gave a place for the demon. You see, you understand? You have to learn many. You cannot give room for something bad, if you understand. So you cannot encourage bad things or give room, or we become irresponsible. Unknowingly something happens, then, but knowingly you should not. So these three things has to happen. You understand? The crow has to be punished. The demon, Kuranga, must be killed. And Jayanta, who happened to be in the body of the crow, should be protected because it's not his fault. He didn't want to fight, Sita. But the demon is inside his crow, so he did that. And the crows, why Kuranga came? Because they were greedy. This demon will give a place, will become strong. So they must be punished for their greediness. So thinking like this, Allah knew the boon that given by Brahma. If one crow dies, he can jump into the another's. So what he did, he took a little grass, did mantra, and then did a sankalpa like this. Then same time that grass, became many billions, went all the crows and then destroyed the Chakshurindriya Shakti, like the Indriya Shakti, Chakshur, meaning eyesight Shakti, not the hardware, but the software part of it, grasping. There are two eyes, right? Two separate. He killed one, same time. So the demon, Kuranga, didn't have time to jump into another one. Because when another, that is also eyes was shut. Right? Another one. So he died. Jayanta was protected, nothing happened to him. But the crows became one eye because they had greed. Instead of two eyes, became one eye. Now, which one eye, left or right? It also says in Ramayana, in this Ramayana, Ramacharitra Manjari. Manjari. Says when it looking like this, left, it becomes active. Because that becomes right. Meaning one Shakti, one Indriya Shakti, two eyes. Wow. Ramayana gives the solution for that reason. Now that must be true because I was describing and you can do your own research. But someone has to do officially in a university level. Someone has a guide and submit for a thesis, maybe doctorate or bring out biology, whatever, right? Zoology, whatever they call it. They'll get a Nobel Prize, because it's really stunning. you establish the fact they have one eye. Any one time one eye. Looking this way. This is an thing, and Ramayana can explain this, and then that's it. You know. So Ramayana will be established. If it is established, then whole Vedic literature is established. And people have respect, honor, and they study, and so much research, and like that. So this is a unshakable proof for the existence of Ramayana. Then you can consider it no longer a myth. People say, no, it is a real thing, living proof. And how it is continuing? Is it genetic defect? No, cannot be. No. Genetic defect, after a while, it can disappears. Okay, but permanent, and that too switching, Yes, I mean, the more you investigate, the more you become perplexed, and you want to know why and all that, and they understand Rama and all this story. Boy, their faith in Ramayana goes up. So like that. Now, there is so much to talk about Ramayana. Like I want to show you video and then explain it. Then I think you will appreciate better. There are so many living examples even today. It blows your mind away. And because today is Ramayana, let me cannot help the effect of that also. See, we had not far from. If any of you come here to Bangalore, I can take you. I did not take some of you, but there's a place called Namachilame. Lord Nrsimha is there. Down is all hill, right? Stone, right? Hill. And a little there's one little spot where 1 foot depth and maybe 1 feet diameter. 1 feet depth. This much water keep on overflowing. No one can deny it because everybody can see. It's a public place. It's in a forest. Thousands of people go every week. You can take a video and all that. Maybe next time I can show you. Now the question is, where does water come from? What is this to do with Ramayana? This is the question. Only Ramayana can explain this again. And also it would tell you that Ra must be Supreme Personality of Godhead without any doubt. It will prove this last time. How? See, this water is coming out. Everybody can see. Nobody can deny it. You can take video. You can check the water. Water quality is very high, very pure. Now where come from? I want, because my background, engineering, doctor background, I was curious where it come from. I want to explain. If you ask somebody, scientist, no, they will say, we dug there, they're thinking it is coming underneath, right, like this. They did not find. You can see the cutting in the stone. Then where? Some says no. No, here in the forest, too much humidity, and it condenses here and then it's flowing out. Why not another place? See, that no answer. So like this, inconclusive answers, actually incomprehensible, inconclusive, but really no 100% which can convince anybody. So I was after that. So I took a permission from the forest officer. Now they put a little fence like iron because nobody should go there. Because if you go there, people take it. This is an ordinary thing. This is actually very, very holy place, holy site there. Um, that water is really amazing, transcendental water. So when you do inauspicious, like drinking, spitting in the water, washing your feet, water stops flowing. Then people in the Narasimha temple, they have to come and do yajna, purify it, and then put that water from the yajna. And then it starts coming out again. And there are many times where for many years, 3, 4 years, drought, no rain. All the rivers nearby, they're all dry, but here water keeps flowing. Almost 1,000 feet high in the sea level. Unexplainable thing. Okay. Now, so I was also thinking, wait a minute, where the water come from? So now, what is the story behind? They tell you about Ramayana. One time Lord Ram was coming that side, and there is a nearby cave there also. Even today there is a cave, one stone cave. He took rest there night, and then he was coming out, and then he wanted to put on tilak. There was no water, so he did on a stone like this, or arrow. In any case, it's same thing for Ganga. Water came, and it is flowing today. This is the thing. Now, where does water come? It's only 1 feet depth, 1 feet diameter. So this is the thing. So what I ended up doing is took the permission when I emptied the thing. Now it's only 1 cubic feet, volume. Took a towel, close, empty it. Then I did not see anywhere. See, if you look at bore, like a bore well, there will be what you call water coming up, like some source flows into the bore well, and then water rises up. Here I did not see anything, no cutting in the stone. But gradually the water started filling up, like we sweat, right? Filled up again, started flowing. Then I took that water, I tested for pH, which is 7, neutral. Hardness, like TDS, total dissolved solvent, 26, very small, meaning very pure water. So if you understand that, then you know where the water is coming from. I'll give you an example. See, you all have water filters in your home, right? Apartment, right? Is it not? RO water, very not healthy, but anyway, you are told it is healthy. So there is a wastewater also going out, right? How much filtered water comes out? How much wastewater? Wastewater is more, right? Now, what is the ratio? Usually 80% wastewater, 20% filtered water. Something like that. Now this TDS is 26. So now you go to the stores and already buy water, right? Can water, whatever. And because all plastic, we all have microplastics in our blood. How to get rid of it? No medicine, but we have a medicine. Okay, yeah, we have it. So put Agnihotra dust into the copper like flask. Put any water. Doesn't have to be RO or anything. Regular water, no, unfiltered water also. Overnight, keep it, and then start drinking that water. All the plastic will come out of your body. You'll feel so much better. Now, class में भाई. So, but anyway, this water, in regular store, how they do? They put bore anywhere. You understand what bore is? They drill the mother earth. I don't know. In India, they go up to even 1,000 feet. Water level has gone down. 1,500 feet. Not that they will find the water there. To do that, they have taken a different way. Coconut in your hand, and then it's called dowsing. You remember dowsing? Like this. Anyway, they will tell you, dig it, water. Generally it comes, it may not come. But water does not flow out of the bore well outside, right? You have to put a pump, electric, and then it has to suck in and then throw it out, right? And what is that? The total dissolved in a solvent on that, it will be around 300, 250, 300. It is not drinkable, they say. So you have to reduce it to 150 through filters. That's why they filter, right? So you get one side wastewater, one side filter water. Even that TDS will be 150 like. But this is 26. What I'm saying is, if you start with 1,000 liter, and if you want to get ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗೋಶಾಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಬಂದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಓಪನ್ ಇತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಅದೇನು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ರಾಮನವಮಿ ಇರಿ, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 15 ನಿಮಿಷ ನಾನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಪ್ಪ. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಜಾಗ? ಅದು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರ ನೇಚರ್ ಹಾಗೆ. ನೀವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿದ್ದ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ? ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರ್ತಿದ್ರೇನ? ನೀವು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗು ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನೀವೇನ್ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇದ್ರಾ? ಹಾಗೆ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹೇಳಿ, ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ what I'm saying is, if you have 1,000 liters ordinary water, say TDS about 300, 250, 300, and you keep on filtering, comes to 26, right? This water, TDS, very actually error within error. How much water will get? Because wastewater will be more. 1,000 liter may be 80% for 250. So maybe not even 1%. Maybe if you start with 1,000 liter, you might get half a liter or less, maybe 100 ml. You understand? So much pure. Now that much pure water, can it come from a deep earth, in a deep well? Impossible, right? Can it flow from somewhere else? Impossible. Common sense tells. Because that pure water, if it flows in the path, there are so many, salt, right? They dissolve in water, only TDS, total dissolved solvent, goes up. You understand? So it cannot travel too long, and it cannot come from the deep. But here is only 1 feet depth. So how this pure water can come out? It cannot flow out, cannot from bottom. It's only happening right in front of our eyes, manifesting right in front of our eyes and flowing out. Do you understand this or not? Are you? I hope I pray you have understood. Because the water flowing out of this cannot come from somewhere else, cannot flow, cannot come from the bottom. It has to manifest right in front of our eyes and then flow out. And there is no other way. That too in this age of Kali, how is it possible? What an amazing miracle. And why? Only Ramayana. Because Lord decided that way. He made a sankalpa, a determination that there will what? Forever. See? And it is flowing out even today. Scientifically cannot explain. Everybody has to accept this reasoning. There is no other way. Even in the summer, winter, any time, the temperature is same. In the cold, it's not that it becomes cold. No, summer it becomes too hot. Same temperature, water coming out, and there is no waves. So if you observe all these things, it is manifesting. That's why when I emptied that thing, no, source of water anywhere. So you understand what I'm saying? In front of our eyes, only Ramayana can answer this. That's why truth is beyond any doubt. It's a living thing. Of course, there are so many proofs, so many other under thousands of it. But this is scientifically, everybody has to accept. Or it's not like for a kind of faith. Oh, maybe this, coincidence. What kind of coincidence is this? Understand? And also, this incident explains so many other things. The Shakti of mantra, understand? Mantra. Like many places, even right in city of Bangalore, water flows out of Nandi. Mantra Shakti. The sages able to have that, create, manifest water right there, flowing up. And the source of rivers, amazing. So, like that, there's so much about Ramayana. So sweet, so amazing. Even when we go to Rameshwar, for example, I saw an amazing thing. In the sea, okay, if you go into the sea, you'll get up to this water, this much. But there's like a little thing there, like maybe 2 inches or 3 inches pipe. You take a small cup, like drawing the water, and put inside. Water is on the same level. Sea water and then the water in that pipe inside. Draw, and the sea water, very salty. But in that inside the pipe, in the sea, is very sweet water. Okay. So I saw myself tested this. So so many amazing things there. Even if you dig a well there within, you get sweet water, but surrounded by all salt water. So you cannot explain it because sankalpa of the Lord. People who are there, they will have nice water. Now coming back to our question and answer, is there any questions? Otherwise, go on. If you have any questions, many Many benefits of living in Navadvip are mentioned in the past few weeks while you took us on a virtual parikrama. Would you recommend us to buy a place in Navadvip or Vrindavan and live there for a few months each year to deepen our bhajan? Or it is best to live in the temple in, of in places or in our temple? Okay. Yeah. So, actually, like I was telling, uh, virtual parikrama. Okay. Nice. Actually, we should do it every day. Okay. Virtual parikrama. No. Remember this. Keep telling this while our chanting. Even our Gurudev, say a few days ago, I saw an amazing thing that chanting during Brahma Muhurta is so powerful, right? Compared to any other part of the day because our consciousness, chitta, will not be so much affected. Easy to concentrate. So that's why even to go through virtual parikrama at that time is also will not disturb. It also goes separately. Both can go. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Start with Koladipa, then go into Mayapur, Antardipa, then Simantadipa, Godumadipa, Madhyadipa, Koladipa again, then Rutidipa, Janudipa, Modurumadipa, then Rudradipa, then again Mayapur, like that. So each like 9 stages, 9 limbs of bhakti. Sravana, Kirtana, Sravana, all this. So you can then after that, Ramana Dham, Jagannath Puri Dham, Mathura Dham, Vrindavan Dham, Govardhan, and maybe more, like that. Parikrama. So it depends, but I will tell you, it goes effortlessly. So it is true, we have to do every day. But on the other hand, it is also true what you are telling. We recommend, not I'm recommending, Gurudev recommends, Shastra Rupa Goswami is also recommending. Some part of our life, if we can take a place to live near the temple or in the temple, best. But now, of course, the price, all these things is, anyway, we have some plan. I cannot tell how it manifests, whatever. At least some dream or something is there in my mind to facilitate such a thing so that devotees can come and stay without any worries. See, come to the Dham and have worries. Oh, how to pay this, that. You should be worryless. But come to the holy Dham to give up your worries. You understand? But after coming to Dham, if you have more worries, then what is the use? You understand what I'm saying? So we should reduce your worries, right? You should have more happiness. That's the whole thing. So, and also only reason we go there to deepen our budget, right? Increase, quality, right? So, and also quantity. So that's the whole purpose. So yes, you should do, but you should not wait. Oh, wait a minute. I will go there and I will do it. Till then I will keep, no. Okay. Before you go there, you start living in our mind, in our heart. Okay. Then that will manifest. Is it not? If you're thinking about, see how first thing is the first level of actuation, right? The first level is in our mind, thinking. Then always thinking about it daily. And then praying, Lord. Then Lord says, wait a minute, he wants to stay there. He's spending best of his life, Brahma Muhurta, in my holy place. So my business is to provide him a place, a peaceful place in the holy Dham. Then it will manifest. Whether it manifests in the temple or nearby, that is also up to him. You understand? He has to make all those arrangements. We are only instruments. We only desire to desire. Okay, that's why. Don't worry about possibility or not this thing. You desire. Of course, if you desire to do bad thing, then that's this is the one positive living in the Dham. Whether it's going to happen this life, next life, you don't worry. But at least we started thinking about it, and may actuate very soon, immediately, or later part of our life like that. So now I hope we answered that. Whether fireplace is very expensive, it depends on what stage are you in. But in any case, do all these things in parallel. Start living every day, going through this virtual curriculum, and then thinking about it, and then depending upon the Lord, we are, to manifest. Rupa Goswami explains it. What is the essence of all instructions? Upadeshamrita. Live only Dham, one day or the other. Not independently. Okay, this is the thing. Anugatya, in the footstep of great, Rasikas. Understand? Rasika Vaishnavas. And for that, we also pray. See, there may be impediments. Due to our offenses to the holy Dham in our previous lives. You understand? Or to the Vaishnavas, to the Nam and all that. So you keep praying every day. Oh, unlimited Vaishnavas, unlimited Bhaktas, unlimited Rasikajan, unlimited Guru. My journey from life after life, I am the dust at your lotus feet. Please make me one of yours. Make me surrender to you. Right? जन्म जन्म आपके चरणों की दुर्जन मुझको ले लो अपनी शरण. Please take me under your shelter. Please take me under your shelter. You have to cry. Then please take me under your shelter and make my mind peaceful. Don't jump here and there. Not hopping. No, not this. Stop hopping my mind. Engage me in the service of Gauranga. Engage in the service of Krishna. If I have done any offenses, knowingly or unknowingly, in this life or previous life, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Show your mercy upon me, on me. I'm your surrendered soul. Now do whatever you want with me and yours. So, like that, if you have to pray these prayers, it will cleanse us, and it elevates us, and it shackles our bondage to this world, right? Both body and mind, shackles. And we will have control over our senses. We no longer be interested in enjoying this material world. What is there to enjoy? It's only thinking like that. Actually, it's all suffering. Behind that enjoying, there's so much pain, I will tell you. Unlimited pain, all these endeavor, this so-called appearance of joy. So please enlighten me. Please protect me from these, always this Timangala, crocodiles, big animals trying to swallow me. So like that, Manas and all these things, we keep praying and then chanting. Uh, so raising our immunity, doing properly, all this, right? Going through. Don't compromise. Chant your Gayatri Mantra properly, understand, chant. Especially Brahma Muhurta. Okay, I cannot stress more than Gurudev is telling so much. It's so beneficial. So that's why Gurudev also, even when you're going flying, you always do this chanting. Then you become immune to the time place. See, otherwise our body is one clock and then outside clock is different, not synchronized. We get stressed out, But he was not influenced by the jet lag, what you call jet lag. Because why? He is connected with the Lord's time. Okay. Please understand. He is indifferent to the local time or so-called bodily time. He's not on the bodily thing. No, Krishna's time, which controls all other time. So he's not immune. He's immune. That the so-called material time will not influence him. How? Always chanting. By 1 hour of chanting, equivalent to 7 hours of deep sleep rest, Harvard University has proven. But our mind is very tricky. No, it take little more rest. Rest. Afterwards. After sunrise, it's very difficult to chant. That's why make it a habit. Put your alarm, 3 o'clock. Okay. You might bang it 1 or twice or thrice or whatever. But keep on trying, remembering. No, I want to get up and chant at least half an hour, 1 hour, like that. Then it gradually increases, and then you get used to it, and then you don't look back. You will say, "Wow, I made the best decision." Because during that time, it will strengthen us, spiritually. More spiritual thing. The japa is very good. This virtual parikrama is good. Then you will be so so strong. You will not get disturbed by the waves of this material world. You understand? So, like that. Now, I think our time is up because some guests are waiting here. So, I ask forgiveness. My Wi-Fi had a problem, and I was looking for them. Finally, Anurag gave this one mobile thing, got connected. Anyway, sorry for the inconvenience. So we will continue. This next Saturday I'll be traveling. Let us see how it works out next Saturday. Something like that.
Thank you so much, Gurudev.
Yeah, thank you. And if there are any question, please continue. Vancha kalpatarubhya krupasindhubhyo patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jai. Ram Navami ki Jai, Janakpuri Dham ki Jai, Ayodhya Dham ki Jai, Chitrakoot Dham ki Jai, Panchpuri Dham ki Jai. Kishinda Dham ki jai, Rameshwara Dham ki jai, Modu Dham ki jai, Nithai Nithai Gaur Hey, Hari Hari Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Ram 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 Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. Dandavat from Gurudev. Are you traveling this 1st of April or next week, Saturday, the